Hello all and welcome to the Mug Life DIY. My name is Julia and I am so glad you decided to stop by my channel. So today I am bringing you two super easy Dollar Tree DIYs. This first one is a spring/summer wreath. I have two front doors, so I am going to be making two of these. And I found this burlap ribbon actually on clearance at Walmart, but you could also use any Dollar Tree ribbon that you had. And this is the Dollar Tree 18-inch wreath. I absolutely love this huge size. Then I just took that burlap ribbon and wrapped it all the way around my wreath form twice. That actually used the whole, I used the whole fabric burlap, and then I just glued it down in place. It really filled out the form and it just fluffed it out really nicely, which I really loved. Now I found these poppy flowers in 4 different colors at actually 2 different Dollar Tree locations, and I just really loved them. I thought they were super fun. Now I pulled off all of the flowers from the stems, and then I added a little bit of greenery from those picks and then some other random pieces from my stash. And what I just like to do is kind of look where I would like them to be placed around visually, and then I just start gluing them down. I wanted it to be pretty random and organic to my flow. And if you have watched any of my other wreath tutorials, you know I love asymmetrical wreaths. I am not a person that actually fills out the entire wreath or does really complicated, or I do not make bows. I really like simple wreaths. If that is not your style, that is totally your preference. But for my wreaths, I really like either the florals or whatever other pieces, natural, organic, that I like to add to it to be the statement piece. You can add to or create bows, but I am not a bow maker and I like less for my wreath. And I just literally started gluing all of the flowers down. I believe I bought, I'm trying to remember for each wreath, I believe it was 5 or 6 flower picks for each, and I bought 12 of these poppy flowers. Now I bought all of them that I could find, so that's why I kind of just split them in half for both of my wreaths. And then I just kind of like looked at the placement, and I did add a few other Dollar Tree flowers to kind of give it a really pretty flowing effect, which I will show you that in a minute. And if you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad you decided to check out my video. And if you haven't already, make sure that you hit that bell icon and you subscribe to my channel if you love all things eclectic, boho, and Dollar Tree DIY. After I had glued down all of my flowers and fluffed them out, I do like to kind of go back and place greenery to kind of brighten up and separate those flowers if I thought they were too close to one another or anything like that. So I just kind of take it a little bit at a time and which piece I want to add where, and you can always change it with the hot glue. Now also, I've had several questions from you guys on other wreaths. I save all of my scrap pieces from every single Dollar Tree pick or Walmart greenery that I have ever bought. I have a few little Tupperware containers that I stuff extra pieces in, or stems or leaves. So this is a combination of several different Dollar Tree picks. So I liked the variation of the greens. So I kind of wanted to add not just the leaves from the poppy flowers, but also some lighter greens and a little bit of a different texture. But all of these greenery picks are from the Dollar Tree. Okay, now I have no idea. I cannot remember what these hanging purple flowers are called from the Dollar Tree. I have them in several different colors and I just adore them. I think they're so fun and they're so pretty. And I have a couple of different variations of them. So I just grabbed the few that I had laying around and I kind of placed them underneath and around on one side and let that drape over my wreath. Now for project number 2, this is the little Dollar Tree wooden, I believe plaque is what they're called. It's that thicker MDF signs that they have been carrying, and I just really love this one. I wanted to kind of do a black and white decor piece kind of as a cover on one of my walls. I have like 3 light switches, and I don't know why, they just bug me. So I kind of wanted something to drape over them. So I am going to make this very large sign. I am taking 2 of my golden screws. I can't think of what these called. I will find a link for them on Amazon for you in my description box. And I screwed that in on both sides. On the far side, probably about a centimeter in, like not far at all. Then I am taking this Dollar Tree plant hanging metal chain. Yes, that's what we're going to call it. And I just kind of disassembled it and put it at the length that I thought it looked well to hang. And I really wanted that kind of like a boho, modern farmhouse, eclectic mix. So that's why I wanted to change it up and not just do the rope or the string or the twine as a hanger. I thought this little metal just gave it a really fun accent. And yes, y'all, I am using my scissors because I could not find my needle nose pliers. My craft room is a hot mess. I really need to like organize it and get my craft together. It's a hot mess. But I just kind of pulled them apart with that and then shoved them back together, all using my scissors. Yeah. So it's not hard at all to kind of manipulate and break these little Dollar Tree sections apart. So totally doable because I do not have great wrist strength with my previous life injuries. So you should be able to break it apart to the size that you want as well. All right, and if y'all aren't familiar with my thrift, Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree hauls, I picked up this yarn like several months ago. I really loved how it was kind of a multi-colored all-in-one yarn. I thought that was really cool. So I found 2 of these at the thrift store, and for both rolls I paid 98 cents, and I think it was Military Monday, so I probably paid even less for it. It is a really thicky, oh my goodness, y'all, struggle is real. So it's a really thick cotton wool blend, and it is just so pretty, and I love how the black and white just kind of comb together. So how I love to do my pieces when I am making a yarn is I take a craft stick and I glue along the edge, and then I just put the different sides that I want of my yarn down to it. Yes, you are going to burn yourself, so if you have the little silicone finger protectors, you need it. As I could not find mine, or who knows if my kids took them, real life, I am placing them down, and I just do one popsicle stick at a time. So I don't really worry about how long or all the different sizes. I just glue them down. So I'll cut most of my yarn, and then I kind of, when I'm done, I'll cut some more. And then I do the trimming at the very end. But I just like to do the craft sticks because gluing them down, it just makes it a little bit easier. And I made, I believe, 3 or 4 of these craft sticks to go all the way across the bottom of this little wooden plaque. Then once I am done with that, I just literally flip it over and glue it to my plaque. Like I said, I did make 3 of these little craft sticks, but I'm not going to show you making all 3. But I just glue it down, press it, and voila, you have a beautiful hanging piece. I think the only difference for this piece is I did want to thicken it up a little bit. So I added 2 Dollar Tree Jenga blocks to the sides of my piece, and I did paint them white to kind of like hide that they are the Jenga blocks. And here is how I have my blessed and highly favored wall hanging. And you see, it is a wall of light switches, and I just really wanted to kind of hide those. And you can see it just turned out so fun. It is a really easy piece to make and recreate in your home. So I hope you love it. And here is my wreath. I hope you guys are inspired to just make a really fun, asymmetrical, eclectic wreath. This one just turned out so pretty, and it could be customized for your home so easily. You could do a really pretty bow as an accent piece, but I really adore it. I think it's really fun and definitely springtime, and it makes me smile every time I walk through my door. Thanks for watching. Until next time.